Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So on Instagram a few weeks ago, I did the whole ask me a question thing, but I did it like, tell me your problems, girl. Let's try and solve them. Let me try give you some advice, and I really enjoyed doing it, so I thought, why not do it? But in a YouTube video where I can actually like give you guys my reaction, because on Instagram it's a bit hard. I am not saying that I know everything. I'm just giving you my thoughts, opinions, my take on something. Maybe it might help you, maybe it might make you think different if you're in that situation. Who knows? We're gonna jump straight into it because, you know, there is a few and I really want to get through as many as I can. And just so you know, if I ever do anything like this in the future, you will be kept anonymous. Right, first one. Everyone knows I'm bi except my family, who I know are against LGBT. What do I do? Yay. From an Asian girl point of view, I'm not sure how much being bisexual is accepted in our culture. That is really sad, trying to keep that secret from your family. All I can say is that eventually it is gonna get out, or maybe they do know and they're just not saying anything, because sometimes with like taboo subjects like this, sometimes, you know, family can turn a blind eye to what they don't want to see or don't want to know. You know, they might know, but they're like, I'm just gonna pretend I don't see it. Eventually it's gonna come out, especially if you're saying everyone else knows. I think the best thing to do is tell them yourself, because there is nothing worse than them hearing it from somebody else, because they'll be more offended and upset. And second of all, stay true to yourself. Keep doing you, no matter how hard it may get or whatever. Be you. And you know, you keep batting for both teams, girl. You know, why not? I feel major left out. Feel like I'm always the one making efforts with cousins. No siblings. Babes, you could do either two things. Step back and let someone else make the effort for once. I think they're probably relying on you, always making the plans or something because they're so used to it. Or go spend time with your friends instead, or people that you know are gonna make an equal amount of effort with you. Oh God, my boyfriend cheated on me twice now. I'm not sure if I should forgive or not. What does your gut tell you to do, babes? I'm not saying don't give second chances. I think it's so unfair for people to judge other people's relationships. The only way you can be with someone after them cheating on you is by fully forgiving. And when I say forgiving, that means letting it go. And that means never ever bringing it up. If say they're going out and you know you're feeling the type of way, you'll be like you did this that time, because you've not let it go, and it just means that it's not meant to be. Okay, either really forgive and forget, or okay, so there are actually quite a few of this kind of vibe where it says mixed relationships where parents don't agree. My boyfriend is black and I'm British Punjabi. How do I get my parents to come round? My boyfriend's parents don't approve of me because I'm not the same ethnicity as him. This whole thing really angers me, saddens me, makes my insides go like this. I understand your parents want nothing but the best for you, okay? But why is someone's skin color or background in terms of their ethnicity, like if they're different to you, why is that not the best for you? Why are you stuck in your same old bubble? We live in multicultural societies. We also now live in a world where everyone is connected all over the world. You could be in a relationship with anyone from anywhere. The only thing that I can advise for anyone in that situation, if your parents love you enough, which they of course they would, they'd have to accept it at some point, because they either lose their child over something like that, or they accept the person that their child has brought. And I just think, why not accept the person if that person makes your child happy? I would say just first get your foundation solid with your partner and then go into it. Stay true to everything you've said, stick to your guns, but only stick to your guns if you genuinely feel it. Single for 2 years, focusing on myself, not ready to date yet. Is that strange or okay? Babes, that is more than okay. That is excellent. You've said it yourself, not ready to date yet. So what's the problem? If you're not ready to date, then don't. Don't worry about what other people are doing around you. Don't worry about the timing of what you're supposed to do in your life at that time. Like, no, if you don't feel it, then don't do it. How do you get through a friendship breakup? Seems tougher than an actual one. I recently have been going through a friendship breakup myself. There are things that like are happening in my life or something where I'm like, oh, only she's gonna understand this, or oh, I really want to tell her this, but I can't. And it's hard, but you just have to kind of remind yourself, and this is what I'm doing, is yeah, you have those moments where you miss that person, but how much value were they really adding into your life? Are you really on the same page? And if you're not, that is just a big enough reminder to kind of move on. It really is the same as an actual relationship. Like, it actually is. I always feel down even when nothing's actually happened. How can I feel better? That is sad. Sometimes it's even worth just writing down a list of what you're feeling down about or why you're feeling down. Sometimes, you know, when you get things down on paper and you can actually see it in black and white, that's when you can start to see if some things are even worth you feeling upset for. Because in your head, it's like this, but when you see it written down on paper and you're like, oh, is that it? That's when you can kind of check yourself and maybe pick yourself up. I cut off some family members as there was so much drama. Was I right in doing so? Yes. I think toxic people are toxic people, and just because some of those toxic people are labeled as family does not mean that you have to accept them. Can anything eventuate? Cute word, sis. Can anything eventuate from talking to a guy you met on Tinder? Of course it can. Of course. Why not? Why would you think it wouldn't? That's what Tinder's for, no? It's just like walking into a bar and there's just guys. It's the same thing, but on Tinder you can block their ass if you don't like their chat. How do you deal with fake people? Wow. Right. I deal with fake people all the freaking time. In this industry that I'm in, this YouTube world, blogger, influencer, beauty industry, if I could ever spill the tea, I'm not that kind of girl, I would never ever drop names, but it hurts me how many fake people there are. Like, I go to all of the events, I know a lot of people, I've been doing this for so long, and I still come home from events and sometimes cry because I'm like, what the have I just experienced with these fake ass people? Like, the conversations that I have to listen to, or the things that they talk about, or the type of way that they carry themselves. I'm just like, who do you think you are? Who raised you? Who made you think that you were some A-list celebrity? Like, I'm sorry, is your name Beyonce? But the best thing I know how to do and manage is to keep the fake people at arm's length. Just minimal conversation, minimal chat, just all very airy-fairy if you really have to. Don't let these people get in your business. Oh guys, I have a mail inquiry, but it's nice to see a little mix-up in here. Okay, how to impress a girl. I'm a bit old-fashioned. I learned to treat women like queens. Open the door, take off the coat, etc. But why do the girls I get to know don't appreciate that? Either these girls are stuck up and entitled and just expect this and just think, well, this is what you should do, which I don't agree with. It seems like you're a nice guy. I think maybe you might be trying too hard, and sometimes, even though girls want to be treated that way, they also want to be treated a little bit like treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen, a little. I think, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. But don't go out of your way to impress her. Just be yourself. How do you stay positive about yourself on social media? I try not to compare myself to others, and that is really not that easy. Advice on interreligious relationships. I'm Hindu and the guy I'm dating is Sikh. I didn't even know that that was a big deal, like to be with, I'm Sikh, so to be with a Hindu guy, I didn't know that was an issue. I feel like we're close and similar enough. Like, we're both brown, we're both Indian. Not sure how to give advice on that one, babe. I'm way too hard on myself. How do I start being nicer to myself? You know what? I think we all need to be nicer to ourselves. And this has just reminded me that even I need to do the same. I think what we need to do is to, again, get that pen and paper out, girl. Go old school and write down things that you love about yourself or like about yourself, things that you think you're good at. And if you can't think of them for yourself, ask the people around you. Just say, like, what do you think I'm good at? And just remind yourself, would you talk to your friend like that? Would you talk to your child like that? No. So why do you talk to yourself like that? And as I'm saying this to myself as well, because I am the worst. Advice to be more open to love. I just can't trust boys anymore and I keep pushing people away. What I've learned is the more you have your guard up, you're never really gonna let anyone in. And you need to allow yourself to get broken, to allow yourself to get stronger, to allow yourself to love. And I think it's all very much a mental thing. I've never got anywhere being so guarded. I've only ever got further with someone when I've like let my guard down a little bit. And there have been times where I've been so scared to let my guard down, and then I did a little bit and then I got completely like slapped in the face, played. I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't. You know, my guard should just be up. I don't want to get hurt. But at the end of the day, it makes you stronger. And if you want to love and be loved, it won't happen with you being so protective of yourself. Agony aunt up in the building. That's what I'm feeling like. Oh, husband cheated. How can I get over that? Not only does your husband need to be showing you, proving to you that he is a changed man and he's never going to do that again, and he needs to be sorry and remorseful, and he needs to just be doing the most to show you that he's going to give you that security if and when he does do that, because I believe people can change and people can learn from their mistakes, and there's no reason why you shouldn't give someone a second chance, especially in something like marriage. Marriage is no joke. It's not something to throw away in a heartbeat, even though cheating is freaking disgusting. Sorry. As I was saying, if and when he does change, you need to almost treat it as if it never happened. But that's only if you get closure on it. Not like pretend it never happened and he never talks about it. No, you need to talk about it, get it out there, open up about the whole damn thing, get closure on it, and then move forward. I'm a Sikh girl and I've fallen in love with a Muslim, but my parents are really old-fashioned. Like I said before, babes, it's just about sticking to your guns. And I don't think any parent wants to lose their child. Eventually, I'm sure your parents will come round. How can I deal with jealous people in a classy way?
Girl, bye. Bye. Get out. Get out. Get out.
I think the best thing you could do, or shall we say the classiest thing you could do, is to not speak. Yeah, I would keep conversation very minimal. Okay guys, so that's all I've got time for today. I've got through like most of like the chunky questions. I really enjoyed doing this. I'd love to know if you want me to do more of these types of videos, because I really enjoyed doing them. And let me know in the comment section if you do want me to do this more, and also let me know your thoughts on some of the things that I have given advice on. Maybe you agree with me, maybe you don't. It would be really good to know what advice maybe you would give to someone as well. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you want to get involved in more things like this, head over to my Instagram and make sure you're following me on there, because that's where I get you guys to chip in, contribute. So yeah, make sure you've got me over there. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye.